I'd like to start out with a story from a book on time management. A man was struggling to cut down enough trees to build a fence. An old farmer came by, watched for a while, then quietly said, "Saw's kinda dull, isn't it?" "I reckon," said the fence builder. The man said, "Hadn't you better sharpen it?" The farmer replied, "Maybe later. I can't stop now. I got all these trees to cut down." The story illustrates an important aspect of modern life. We make it harder than it needs to be to succeed because we fail to sharpen our own skills. Hello, my name is Murray Johansson. I'm the lead designer of many of the courses on this site and the president of Legacy. For those of you that have never done a short course before, I wanted to set the stage for you in terms of what you can expect. Our short courses require you to engage in self-paced learning. There is no one, from our side anyway, who is jumping on you to get the readings done. This gives you an immense amount of freedom. Unlike traditional classes where you have to wait weeks or months, with these classes you can start right now. You need to get through these classes in 30 days. There's nothing magic about the 30-day time limit. It's just that if we say 6 months, people probably won't get started. Since it's self-paced learning, let's look at how you can get the most out of your investment of time and money. For example, we recommend that everyone get through the readings and the videos the first week. This leaves you 3 weeks to apply what you understand. You might say, everyone wants to change the world, but no one wants to change themselves. This is a very famous quote by Tolstoy, the great Russian novelist, and it's just as true today as it was when it was penned in the 19th century. So in short courses, you'll be able to get to do what nobody else really wants to do. Change yourself. This was well understood by Sir Winston Churchill, the great British Prime Minister during World War II. One of his more famous quotes went, "How easy to do nothing, how hard to do anything." It's not easy to put together the motivation to take a class. It's not easy to do the readings. It's even not easy to apply what you've learned without the support of others. That's why some people like our full classes, where you have a live instructor and classmates who can push you along. You might say the average person, when tripped up by an opportunity to learn, will simply pick themselves up and keep on going. We've designed the short courses so you won't be running in place. We aim for you to get traction and to move forward. So what I'd like to do now is run you through the learning paradigm that we use. We use one of the more widely known learning models, one that has been around since the 1950s, called Bloom's taxonomy of the cognitive domain. In this format, you will go from remembering all the way to application, the first 3 out of the 6 major steps. It starts out with remembering, the ability to recall information from memory. The next step is understanding, for some concepts have different meanings. For example, I once looked up the meaning of the word value and found that there are items that are fun for the most part and are things designed to bring an element of humor into our learning. Like Federal Express, we believe in striving for 100% customer satisfaction. If you find that a short course is not for you, you can request a refund or substitute a different short course. The details are spelled out in our refund policy, which is on the learning site. I've covered the learning approach, but that's not all you receive for taking a short course. We believe in continuous learning. Remember, Aesop's story of the tortoise and the hare? One interpretation of this classic story involves learning. The hare stopped learning, but the tortoise did not, and so won the race. We would like to make it easy for you to keep expanding your expertise. So, you can apply your short course tuition towards taking a full class when it becomes available. Full classes are instructor-led programs with other students that normally last about